When stir-frying okra, don't put it directly into the pan. Take this extra step first. Your okra will stay beautifully green, crisp, and tender, full of flavor, and most importantly, much less slimy. Let's see how it works. First, prepare 400 grams of fresh okra. If you want your stir-fried okra to stay beautifully green, crisp, and tender, choosing the right okra is the first key. Look for small to medium-sized pods with shiny green skin, plenty of fine hairs on the surface, and fresh-looking stems. Want to check whether the okra is young and tender? Simply snap the tip gently with your fingers. If it breaks with a crisp snap, that's usually a sign that the okra is young and freshly picked. Most people simply rinse okra under running water and assume that's enough. But take a closer look. The surface of okra is covered with tiny hairs, ridges, and folds where dirt, sand, and dust can easily get trapped. Moreover, the natural mucilage on okra makes the surface more slippery, so a quick rinse under running water may still leave some residue behind. So instead of simply rinsing it, let's add one simple step. First, trim away the small leaves and the green calyx around the stem. This makes the surface easier to clean thoroughly. It's nice to know that we see each other all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, you can subscribe by clicking the subscribe button. It's great to see your support. Place the okra in a large bowl. Add 1 tablespoon of flour and 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Then pour in enough water to completely cover the okra. Gently stir to distribute the ingredients evenly throughout the water. The flour provides a little extra friction when you rub the okra, helping lift away dirt and residue from the surface. Meanwhile, baking soda is mildly alkaline and can help loosen substances clinging to the surface of vegetables. Together, these two ingredients can help clean the okra more thoroughly than a quick rinse with water alone. Now, gently rub the okra with your hands for about 1 to 2 minutes. There's no need to scrub hard. A gentle touch is all you need. Scrubbing too aggressively can damage the skin and cause the okra to release more of its natural mucilage. After rubbing, let the okra soak for about 5 to 10 minutes. Then, gently toss and rub the okra against each other one more time. You'll notice that more of the fine hairs and residue on the surface have been removed. Next, replace the water and rinse away the dirt, flour, and baking soda. Continue rinsing until the slippery feeling from the baking soda and flour is gone and the rinse water runs clear. Finally, transfer the okra to a colander and let it drain thoroughly before cooking. With just flour, baking soda, and water, you can clean the surface of your okra more thoroughly than with a quick rinse alone. Your okra is now clean, fresh, and ready for the next step. Next, prepare 60 grams of peeled garlic. Crush each garlic clove with the side of a knife. Then roughly chop it. There's no need to mince it too finely. Moderately chopped garlic will be more fragrant and easier to fry to a beautiful golden color. This size is just right. To save time when stir-frying, let's prepare the seasoning mixture in advance. 1 tablespoon oyster sauce, 1 tablespoon soy sauce, 1/4 teaspoon sugar, 1/4 teaspoon black pepper. If you prefer a lighter, milder flavor, you can reduce the soy sauce to about 2 teaspoons. Mix everything well and set aside. And now, we come to the most important trick for keeping stir-fried okra beautifully green, pleasantly crisp, and less slimy. Don't put the okra directly into the pan. Pour about 1.2 to 1.5 liters of water into a pot. The water should be deep enough to completely submerge the okra. Cover the pot and bring the water to a rolling boil over high heat. Once the water is boiling, add 1 teaspoon of salt. Only then, add the okra. To help the okra maintain its fresh green color, add it while the water is boiling vigorously and keep the heat high. If you have a large amount of okra, blanch it in several batches instead of adding everything at once. Adding too much okra at once will cause the water temperature to drop quickly, making it take longer to return to a boil and increasing the chance that the okra will lose its vibrant color. Don't cut off the stem ends before blanching. Keeping the okra whole helps reduce the amount of natural mucilage escaping into the water during blanching. Once the okra is in the pot, gently stir it regularly with chopsticks so that all sides are evenly exposed to the hot water. Blanch for about 3 minutes. Don't blanch it for too long, or the okra will lose its natural crispness and become too soft. As soon as the okra is just tender, remove it and immediately transfer it to a bowl of cold water. This quick cold water bath is the key to stopping the cooking process. It rapidly cools the okra, helps prevent further cooking, and preserves its vibrant green color and natural crispness. Once the okra has cooled completely, remove it and drain thoroughly. Only now should you trim off the stem and blossom ends. You can cut the okra into rounds or diagonal pieces, whichever you prefer. If you've chosen small, tender okra, you can also leave the pods whole. And that's it. The okra is now ready for the pan. Greener, crisper, and with much less of that slimy texture. Next, place a pan over the stove. Add 2 tablespoons of cooking oil and heat it up. Once the oil is hot, add all the minced garlic. Fry the garlic over medium heat, stirring gently so it cooks evenly. As soon as the garlic turns light golden, turn off the heat immediately. Don't wait until the garlic becomes deep golden brown before turning off the heat. Even after the heat is turned off, the residual heat in the oil will continue to cook the garlic and deepen its color. This allows the garlic to reach a beautiful golden color while staying fragrant and crispy without burning or becoming bitter. Quickly strain out the garlic-infused oil. Set the fried garlic aside. After being infused with garlic, the oil has absorbed all that wonderful garlic aroma and will make the stir-fried okra much more flavorful. You can also save this oil and use it for other stir-fried dishes. Now, let's start stir-frying the okra. Use the same pan you used to fry the garlic. Add about 1 tablespoon of the garlic-infused oil and heat it over medium heat. Once the oil is hot, add the prepared sauce first. Then, add half of the fried garlic. Stir quickly so the garlic-infused oil, sauce, and fried garlic blend together. Within just a few seconds, the wonderful aroma of garlic and the savory sauce will fill your kitchen. And now, it's time to add the okra. Turn the heat up to high and quickly stir-fry the okra for about 15 to 20 seconds. Remember, the okra has already been blanched until just tender, so there is no need to cook it for long at this stage. The goal is simply to coat every piece of okra evenly with the fragrant garlic oil and savory sauce. You'll see the sauce quickly form a light, glossy coating around each piece of okra, making it look incredibly appetizing while keeping its beautiful green color. This is the perfect time to turn off the heat. If you continue stir-frying for too long, the okra will gradually lose its crisp texture and become softer. After turning off the heat, gently toss everything a few more times so the remaining sauce coats the okra evenly. In just a few seconds, the okra is perfectly heated through and infused with flavor, while still maintaining its beautiful green color and natural crispness. Now simply transfer the okra to a serving plate and finish it with the remaining fried garlic. Arrange the okra on a plate however you like. Then sprinkle the remaining crispy fried garlic over the top. And just like that, your vibrant, crispy garlic stir-fried okra is ready. Look at those bright green okra pieces covered with golden, crispy, fragrant garlic. It's hard to believe that such a simple dish can look this delicious. And now, it's time to taste. With the first bite, you'll notice the gentle crispness and natural sweetness of the okra. The lightly savory and sweet sauce coats every piece, blending beautifully with the rich aroma and crispy texture of the fried garlic. Best of all, because the okra was quickly blanched and then cooled before stir-frying, it stays beautifully green and pleasantly crisp instead of becoming soft or overly slimy. It's a wonderfully simple dish that's fragrant, crisp, flavorful, and never heavy. It's delicious on its own, but even better served with a bowl of hot steamed rice. If you'd like to switch things up, you can also use the same technique to stir-fry okra with shrimp, meat, or mushrooms. With just a few simple steps, you can make a beautiful plate of vibrant, crisp okra, bursting with the aroma of garlic right at home. I hope you give this recipe a try and enjoy a delicious homemade meal. The video ends here. If you have any comments, please leave a comment below. If you find the video interesting, please give me a like. Don't forget to share it with your relatives and friends. Remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you for your support. Goodbye. See you in the next video.